It's the 20th of June, 2024. I'm going to preface what I'm about to say with I've unregistered to vote. I have voted for Republicans in the past. I won't be voting in this election. I did not vote in the primary, but I still follow local politics. And many of you have seen the video that I did on Luis Alejo's DUI arrest, and the CHP assured me that they were going to release a uncensored video from the dash cam footage, and it was so censored you couldn't even tell who it was. And I talked to the local Republican people at GOP Monterey County, and I'd asked them for some help, like maybe you guys have a lawyer or something like that can help out with this. I don't want to spend the time and the money to go through all that, but if you want to expose corruption, sometimes that's what you have to do. Or, the favoritism that was shown to him by CHP, by him never doing a day in jail for almost a twice illegal limit DUI. So now I find another DUI, and it's the chairperson for the GOP in Monterey County, Brian Higgins. And I went and pulled up his record, and I'm just blown away. This is the guy that they have as their chairperson for the GOP in Monterey. And what he did was on the March 26th of 2024, he got a DUI, and it was an enhancement of 0.20%. 0.08 is usually what I'll see, and it'll show like higher than 0.08. And, that could be anything, I guess, but it's an enhancement that you get if you've gone above 0.20. 2.4 would be 3 times the legal limit. So that's pretty heavy drinking. And he also didn't have a driver's license. Now, this is a guy that's in his 50s. From what I understand, he lives at his mom's house. And the vehicle he was driving, I believe, was registered to his father in a number of these tickets that I've found here. He's not the registered owner, which means that not only are you driving under the influence of alcohol, you would then be driving with no license, which means that you have no insurance. And this is the guy the Republicans of Monterey County have leading them. So going back, and in that case, when he was convicted, he was ordered, do not drink, buy, or possess alcohol. So he's on probation at the moment. So I'm guessing that he's not going to any of these functions and holding a cocktail or participating in that when other people are, because I know that they have a thing on a little bay cruise coming up, and they're going to have an open bar. So somebody might want to watch out for this guy. So then I go back to June 6th of 2022. He got driving without a license, driving without a seatbelt, and the vehicle he was driving was registered to a Gregory Higgins, which I believe is his father. I'm just going based on the age of Gregory, I think, was it Benedict Higgins? Yeah, Gregory Benedict Higgins. And then on January 29th of 2020, he got an unlicensed driver, and he got a DUI at over 0.08. And that was in Salinas, California. And then on January 23rd of 2020, he got no insurance, unlicensed driver, and a taillight out. So he gets pulled over for a taillight out, and probably got pulled over for the seatbelt thing on the other one. But yeah, the vehicle's not registered to him in all these cases. And it just blows me away that you want to protect a guy because he might have some knowledge of how the political machine works. Well, you can't go after your competitors or point at the other guy and say, they did this, they did that, they're immoral on all these different things. Then when you yourself don't give a shit about the public and you get behind the wheel of a car and put people's lives at risk. So you're no better than the people that you're pointing out. And then to make matters worse, I go to their page, the Facebook page for the Republicans of Monterey County, and they posted up the Justin Timberlake arrest, where he's walking out of the back of the jailhouse with handcuffs on. That was on the day that I discovered all this information, and I'm like, hello. The hypocrisy is blatant, and I just can't accept voting for people or supporting people when they're not willing to have a set of standards that's way up here for us all to live up to. So are they going to do anything about it? Are they going to keep this guy in their machine and their operations and so forth? Are they going to say, you know what, go down to the farm for a while, or maybe go to rehab for a while, and then come back and we'll see how it is in maybe a year or two. But to go and be 50 plus years old and not have a driver's license over this period of time from at least 2020, maybe even before that, he could have gotten a DUI in another county. This is just Monterey County stuff. I don't know. And then to still not have a driver's license. I mean, that's something a 20-year-old kid does for hot rodding around town. You lose your license for 6 months or something like that. That happened to me on a motorcycle deal. I got pulled over and they suspended my license for 6 months and I had to ride the bus to work. So, you know, been there, done that. But I'm not a 20-year-old kid, neither is he. It just frustrates me to no end. You got to have values. It comes down to you got to have a set of values and you got to live up to them, and you got to value human life. And if you're getting behind the wheel drunk, you don't value anybody but your own. And you probably don't even value your own life because you're putting yourself at risk as well as the public as a whole. So I just had to get this off my chest, and I'm not a hypocrite. I see somebody doing it, I'll point it out. If I got pulled over for something stupid, I'd be the first person to put myself on blast and go, yeah, I effed up. But this, nah. They need to figure out what they're going to do locally, because they keep thinking they got a couple of percent extra in the last election. That isn't because you guys did anything at the GOP. That's because people are so sick of the Democrats, they don't know where else to go. Because I can't think of anything that the local GOP's done to sway my opinion about, you know, my liberty, my freedom, and, you know, my pocketbook, and getting our roads repaired. Anyways, I'm going to go on a rant. Peace out. Everybody take care.